Evan Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. Before we get here, though, hold on. Let me take this off because I want to say something real fast. Before we get there, now I did have a video, but I didn't get it ready because I forgot the video with Floyd Schofield because he stopped Tevin Farmer. You know, God bless Tevin Farmer. I hope he, put his head out and get back to it because I like him as a person and as a fighter. And then, God bless Schofield because he was hurt that he had to fight and not Tevin out because they got a good relationship. But Schofield was hollering. His dad said that they already beat up Cleveland's own Abdullah Mason. But right after he said that, we all seen the sparring came out, and we seen something different than what Brian Norman Sr. said. What's y'all take on that fight? We got to start giving light to Abdullah Mason because he one of the baddest in the game at 135. I don't think nobody can see him except Tank. He the only one I think can see him at 135. And Shakur and some other guys, but we gonna I want to get him some light. So what's y'all take on Floyd Schofield versus Abdullah Mason?
You want to take this, Nolan?
It's too early right now.
It's too early. No, it ain't.
It ain't. I mean, it's never too early, but I will let that one build up a little bit.
I agree. We can build it a little bit, but I wouldn't be mad if we got it tomorrow. we can build on it to make so they can make more money. If we let it build, it'd be more money.
I want that to build up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But who you think will win? Because we seen Schofield guy. He can throw them things. He can hit too.
I mean, I'm gonna go for the hometown boy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Go ahead.
Fred. I like both. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I like Mason.
I like Abdullah too. Abdullah's special, man. He one of those special talents. The once in a lifetime. So is Floyd Schofield too. I see a lot of him being special too. But go ahead, Fred. What's your take?
Yeah, I saw the sparring, and I feel like, is it too early for them? Yeah, I think it's too early because I think the trajectory is different, in my opinion. I personally think Abdullah Mason is the next up. You see what I'm saying? The next guy. So I don't think I don't know that I think they meet, and I don't think it's a good fight even now. I think Schofield got, even though he's a little older, I think he got a longer way to go, in my opinion. I think Abdullah has a fight probably next, fighting for a title at 40 or 35 or 40.
Yeah, he fighting on I think it's a card in Saudi. I just seen it too.
Yeah.
Was it
dude from Upper City?
Was it Norman?
Yeah, he fighting for the belt.
Yeah, is he fighting on Norman and Devin undercard, or is it somebody else? I'm not sure that. Don't quote me on that one. I think it's somebody's undercard he fighting on though. I do.
So the trajectory to me is just different. I don't think him and Schofield will be a fight that's going to make money later, because I'm not all the way sold on Schofield. I think he got a way to go. He got power. I like him. But we also know Tevin Farmer, he was going into his last few fights. So I don't want to, I hate when we judge people on certain opponents that really ain't giving them that real resistance to see how good they are. Right. That's going to lead into what I say about this Devin fight. But I think that if they fought, I think he stopped Schofield within 7 rounds, if you ask me. He was just touching him, but he could touch him whenever he wanted to touch him in that sparring.
He knocked him down twice. He knocked him down twice, and then the punches he knocked him down with, he didn't really put a lot of on it. He just
and he stopped him with a body shot. You see how easy when they say go to the body, poof. Yeah. As soon as they said go to the body, he was at the body. I mean, he's too long for Schofield. He's just a better boxer. Norman and Schofield almost remind me of each other in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, just as far as the level of boxing, because I don't think Norman's a boxer like that. But yeah, let's get into Day of the Dream. Okay, fuck, I just feel like Mason is going to be that guy. He's going to wear undisputed one day. He's going to be top 5 pound for pound one day. I just feel like he's special.
He is, and
go
ahead.
It ain't because we all originally Cleveland folk. It's
right.
just if I didn't know where he's from, I say he the next up.
Right, and
I fuck with him.
Yeah, me too. And I'm gonna piggyback on what y'all said about the fight not being ready right now. I think it'd be better if they both had a title that was unifying, or even for undisputed later on. But I just want it to happen. I don't want it to be like like we just talked about Wilder and Joshua, Floyd and Pacquiao. It was like later on, too late. I want it to be like right at the right time, like Terrence and Earl. That was. Could they, like some say it was too late? I think that it was at the right time because it made it an even bigger fight. It was. I'm starting to think. I don't know if that him and Canelo fight gonna top what he did with Earl, because that fight was crazy. As far as the sales, the excitement for it was crazy. I don't know if him and Canelo gonna top that.
Canelo got a whole country though. The whole of Mexico.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Now we're gonna go into Devin and Brian Norman. Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. They just made that fight official. I think it's in November. What's y'all take on this fight? Who y'all think will win and why? You know what? I'm gonna start this one off, man. So when I seen Brian Norman, his last fight, when he knocked dude out, he stopped the dude. I forget who the dude's name is. Forgive me for that. But when he stopped him and I seen him fight, it was like the way he was throwing his hooks, it's saying like he really wasn't all that experienced, because he was throwing bad hooks. He do got power. He can punch, but he was throwing bad hooks. Now, on the other side of that, Devin, he might be gun shy. He might be a little scared to get hurt again after what happened with him and Ryan, even though Ryan cheated, because the way he fought against Jose Ramirez, he was fighting a little timid, a little scared, so he might be gun shy, and that might cause him to get hit and to end up losing that fight against Brian Norman. But if he can box like he always did, hit and not get hit outside the running, I don't think it's a no-brainer for Devin to beat Brian Norman Jr. That's my take on it. But I just, I hope he not gun shy. I hope he not fighting timid or scared to get hit or scared of the contact, because him being scared of the contact can get him caught big time. You know what I'm saying? Get him caught big time being too cautious. Go ahead, Noel. I'm going to start with you.
Yeah.
And that's my guy.
I got Haney. I think his jab, it'd be too much. His last fight, from what I hear, his dad told him to fight like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll see this fight, because we don't want to see him if he get caught. You know what I'm saying? We got to see him actually fight. You know what I'm saying? We got to see him actually fight, because that last fight, when he showed some sparks when he sat down on his punches, but he just kept moving and kept moving. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time he fought like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this dude can fight. You know what I'm saying? But we got to see.
What's your take, Fred?
Well, like I said, I think sometimes we go on certain things, past fights, past opponents, and put so much weight on it. With Devin Haney and being so-called chinny, you're chinny if you get knocked out. He got hit by a guy who was 4 pounds heavy and noticeably on steroids, and he kept getting up. He was winning every ounce of that fight, but 3 seconds of it, basically the 3 knockdowns.
Right.
As far as the last fight, I'd just say he was working. I felt like he was working on things on a guy who has a strong left hook. They handicap you. Devin Haney handicaps you. And I just think Brian Norman's boxing skills won't be able to handle that. And another thing people don't realize, in every one of those fights, he hurt those fighters. This reminds me of Devin Haney, Regis Prograde, who is known to have power.
Right.
Devin Haney, as he's going up to 147, you're going to see a little bit of difference of him sitting down on punches also. He has the ability to put Brian Norman down, who's been down a couple times in his career by guys who wasn't punchers. I think you're going to see the best of Devin Haney. I think there's a reason why people say he's a pound for pound fighter. And I think when we erase these 2 fights from the 30 other previous fights to see what he's about, we're going to see a bigger, stronger, equally fast Devin Haney who's a threat to go undisputed at 47. People don't realize that Devin Haney is that guy. He's one of the ones. Right. And so it bothers me the respect he don't get. If by this fight, Devin Haney could possibly stop him. Devin Haney could stop him within 10 rounds based on outbox him and in TKO fashion. He's going to thoroughly outbox Brian Norman. His jab alone, Brian Norman don't know what to do that. He's still got ways to go himself. He's power. What is his footwork like?
They should put their dads on the undercard. Bill Haney and Brian Norman.
But that's gonna be the fun in it. That's what I love. They already going at it back and forth. I don't miss it. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great for boxing. I think this is the fight for Devin Haney, where all his critics have to give him his respect now. I think he's gonna put on a show, and I think once again, there's only 2 fighters in boxing that I thought could beat him this whole time. And that would be a possibility of Tank and Shakur Stevenson. Now they're kind of drifting away in weight, but that's it. Devin Haney, I'm telling you, he's a bad boy.
No, he definitely a bad boy, and they got.
He's a bad boy, and he need his flowers, and I think he's gonna get them in November.
We got to put some.
He don't back down from nobody.
No, we got to put some respect on his.
He don't back down from nobody.
He's the best thing for boxing.
Yeah,
he only building a nice resume.
We got to put some respect on his name because they disrespect him a lot, but he ain't back down from nobody.
Like nobody. He called out Boots, and he was serious.
Yeah. So we got to put some respect on his name, man.
Absolutely. I will not besmudge that man's name. I'm a Devin Haney fan. I followed him since he was 17 years old. I watched his first professional fight, and I felt like he was special then. But as we watch him, he's ducked no smoke. He's ducked no smoke. If he retired today, you could consider him a Hall of Famer. He's undisputed. He's 2-division world champion. After he beats not Brian Norman, he's a 3-division world champion, unbeaten. Best jab in the game. When his jab is popping, there's not a better jab in boxing.
Definitely got a good jab. I want to say this.
And that's what he's going to beat Brian Norman with.
Before we go.